one, man, NBA basketball. So we heard some unfortunate news, man. John Morant, he's officially out for the season due to an injury on his right shoulder. They said he suffered a subluxation on his right shoulder during a training session this past Saturday. So this wasn't even in a game. This was, training. Did you hear anything about this, James?
Yeah, this hit the internet. It seemed like right when it happened, and this was immediately big news.
Yeah.
And very unfortunate for the Grizzlies and for Morant.
Yeah, man. Honestly, and you know what I was kind of thinking, man. This probably was something that happened in the game, and he probably really didn't feel it or anything. It didn't kick in until that training session. Um, so yeah, I don't think it. Yeah, that's just crazy, man. I don't know, man. If we could just get into the first one, man. Like, can the Grizzlies carry without him playing though? I mean, he's out for the season. Like, how far do you think they could go?
It's going to be difficult because they still have a ton of catching up to do. And when he got back from suspension, he was definitely a major help and a force for them.
Oh
But
yeah,
they're
man.
going to look like a much different team without him there.
Man, and even though they do have Marcus Smart now and they have Jackson, they still need him as the top point guard. But if we look at his stats, as soon as he came back, he averaged 25 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And that was, I think it was only an 8 game streak. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But if we get into our next question, man, just when would Jack get a break, man? What do
You
you
know,
like? We, go
I
ahead.
hope I hope soon. I hope he's going to come back from this stronger next season. And with this adversity, really, he's only going to get better. He's already dealt with so much. If you just look at the past year, and
Yeah.
uh, he's going to deal with this well. I believe. I think he's going to come out of this all right.
And it seemed like he came in with the right mentality, especially after all those two situations with him holding a gun and everything like that. We actually did a video on that if y'all want to check that out. But yeah, like it seemed like he was like, okay, I got this. I came. This is my purpose. He was playing hard, and then it's just one thing after another. But just to kind of end this topic, man, on a short note, like will he be ready mentally for next season? Dealing with the rest of the season. He got a lot of free time, it's still regular season. Like what you think?
I think he'll be all right. And I think it's going to be the time off the court that determines that because that gives him a lot of time to sit and reflect on what's going on. And this is a horrible injury. So if he's able to reflect and get that focus, he can come back from this.
Yeah, I agree. I think if he like the mindset he has now, if he can keep that throughout the rest of the season, getting into the next season, I think he'll be fine. Like I said, his storyline is gonna be, how he ends his career is gonna be amazing, I feel like. But
And
y'all let us know how y'all feel about yeah.
getting this injury much earlier too is probably better. I mean, when this happens to much older players, sometimes they retire short.
Yeah, it wipes them out. Matter of fact, if we just think about Paul George, his major All-Star game injury, he was younger, you know what I'm saying? But he's still playing. Picture if he was older and that happened, that probably would have been raps for sure. But y'all let us know how y'all feel about his injury and kind of just where we're gonna how the Grizzlies gonna play without him, how this gonna work, and who's gonna be that sub PG. But before I pass it over to my co-host James, man, I got
J&J Sports coming to y'all with more in 2024.